This is a Tektronix 7704 scope. Working on one of my last videos, I was using this scope, and all of a sudden I heard a popping sound, and I noticed smoke coming up out of the top section here. And what I observed was, when that happened, I lost my horizontal trace. I kept vertical trace. The horizontal went to 0, so I just had a vertical bar. And that tells me that this problem is probably in the horizontal amplifier based on what I've experienced in the past. And that amplifier board is located down here. I'm going to remove the sides here, which is pretty easy. 4 quarter turn connectors. And the side is off. The horizontal amplifier board is located here in the center. You can see here. I don't see anything. Well, wait a second. Got a resistor here that looks burnt. And I imagine, since this is a right and left channel here, it drives a right and a left deflection plate through this amplifier. So there's probably another resistor on the other side, which is probably buried. I'm going to have to pull this board out. And to do that, I need to remove this outer panel here. That should come out with the 4 screws on each side of it. That should allow me to remove that panel, I believe. I haven't been in one of these in a while, so we'll see, but I need to get that horizontal amplifier board out, so I'll do that next. It's been a while since I worked on a 7704, but I marvel at how easy it is to get access here. You've got these captive screws on each side. There's 2 on this side, 1 on this side, and then this folds down, and that exposes our horizontal amplifier board here, horizontal output board. And I believe here, yeah, here you can see the 2 lines that come off that drive the horizontal deflection plate. So I've got this burnt resistor. Yeah, I've got a burnt resistor here and here. It looks like they're driving these 2 power transistors here on the heat sinks. These, I'll look on the schematic, these must be the output driver transistors here. And then the output of those go through these 2 wires into the horizontal deflection plates here. So why did those resistors burn, and what caused that current to go up in those things? So I'll have to look at the schematic and see where they are located on the schematic here. Well, that was easy. 4 screws on the corners of the board here, and the horizontal amplifier board comes right out. There it is. So we got a burnt resistor here and here. I have a feeling that's what was the source of the smoke that I noticed. These transistors, all the transistors are in sockets too, so that'll be easy. Look at these gold-plated boards. This is why these are such a pleasure to work on here. They're designed to maintain and not just throw them away. So I'm going to get the schematic out and I'll look and see what these resistors are. I have a feeling they're in the drivers on the outputs here. Your signal comes in, it's got some lower level amplifiers, and then they drive. It's probably some kind of a push-pull output, and then these 2 transistors here drive the deflection plates directly. And this is kind of nice on this one. Here are the connections to the deflection plates, and they go through pins into the back of the board. And if you notice all these pins here, these gold-plated pins, they extend through the back of the board here, and they make contact. Which is nice, but aligning these pins when you put them back in can be a real problem. Anyway, I'm going to get the schematic out and find out where in the circuitry these two resistors are. Yeah, you can see where it got pretty warm here underneath there. Here's what I found on the horizontal amplifier here. This resistor here, this is our 582, and this resistor here, 592, these were bad. You can see where they were burnt, severely burnt here. And then I had a couple caps here, 583 and 593. Now on my circuit board pictorial here, it shows these as ceramic capacitors. And this is where you really have to be careful and change and check the manual changes here, because those two caps were changed from ceramic discs to electrolytic metal tubular caps. I replaced them with electrolytics. It should work whenever this change was done. So always check the change sheets on the back of the manuals here. And in my manual, those two resistors, they showed them as half watt, which they sure weren't half watt resistors, at least to me. I replaced them with 3 watts. So, and I matched these two. They're precision resistors, 1%. So that's what I found. I did measure between the deflection plates to make sure there were no shorts. I measured across and the ground, there were no shorts. So, and I did measure these transistors. They all test good. So now the next step is to put it back into the scope and see what happens. Hopefully no smoke. There again, here are the bad parts I replaced, the 2 caps and the 2 resistors. Well, that fixed it. It was the horizontal section that had the problem, so appears to be working good now. Let's see here. Trigger on channel 2, and that one's working. So that was the problem. It was the horizontal amplifier board here. And anyway, back in service. That's good, because I like this scope. This is one of my favorite scopes. I really like these. A lot of different plugins you can get with these things, and they're built like tanks. And as you can see, they're really built easy to repair too. Nice day today. I'll be darned. I think I got a visitor out in my field. Looks like a turkey. Yeah, pretty soon we'll see a bunch of little ones coming up out of the woods. So that's it for the 7704. So I'm going to put it back together and put it back on my bench. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.